What's different? I don't know what's different. Something's different. Okay, let's get into it. So the intersection, I think our downtown was going to start. Dang, I can't even remember now. I think it will start like right in this area. What would the best place be? Honestly, this intersection right here. And then this can be, yeah, let's do that. Eventually this highway will probably be a sunken highway in the future. Cool. Okay. Show you guys this cool mod called Cube Base Replacer. We're gonna go ahead and make it normal day so our clouds don't look sad. Yeah, it looks more saturated, I think. Let me see relight settings. No, that's it. That's the Cranberry County one. It might just because it's all day. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, we're at like 12 o'clock. There we go. That looks a little better. Cool. So what I want to do, we'll keep this highway interchange, but this road has to be just like gnarly upgraded. Okay, let's go. I probably want to be efficient and do like ooh. See, a massive road, concrete, bus lane all day. You know what's up? This camera. That's another thing. We need this at 90. I'm like, something was off. Is that my default? Okay, cool. You guys see how that looks super stretched? Give me a second here. Here's all the fun stuff you guys don't get to see when we do videos. Okay, that looks a little bit better. It's a little bit zoomed out, but it's not horrible. So we can work with that. Cool. Got my anarchy back on. Not sure how, but it's back. I think these roads are a little bit dark, but we'll keep them. And we also got those traffic lights too. So that's fun. So let's first work on road layout for the downtown area. And my goal is to really do a diagonal layout. So this can be our baseline grid here, and then everything can stem off of that. Let's go ahead and level all this out. Somebody said I should do a Discord server. I definitely will. How about, I'm definitely going to do a Discord server. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. I might do it into like a little membership program or something like that, but we're definitely, oh, Snaps, my boy, one of my good friends. You know who you are. Welcome, man. I miss you. Over on Facebook. We're broadcasting live on everywhere. So shout out one of my good homies on Facebook. I see you, bro. I see you. So we had these traffic lights in, and they're on the correct side, but not on the city Skylines correct side, if that makes sense. So as you can see, it doesn't put the lights, because it's supposed to be, in city Skylines, they do it on the wrong side, right? So it should be on here. So that looks super, super dumb, but it'll work. Okay, so right off the highway intersection, I want to make like a main 2-lane street that will go east and west, and this will be the center of our downtown here. So I want to see how the terrain looks though, because we might have to flatten some of this out. Let's see if we can just level this. It's actually level. Okay, that works. You couldn't tell because of the way the land kind of shapes up, but It actually works. Something about this specific mod that I was just in makes your game super slow. So we'll be watching out for that. All right, let's grid it up. So your typical grids are squared. We're going to do diagonal grids. And then the epicenter of it ends right here. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm banking on we're going to have to use the Roads United mod. We'll definitely have to, just because these roads look so bad right off the bat to me. So let's see, where do we want to start? Because technically this needs to be like, I want everything diagonal. You almost have to like, man, this is gonna be tricky. Because I want like a 45-degree angle. Yeah, let's do it this way. Okay, there we go. So that's for our downtown. And then we can have corner buildings starting here and then grid it up. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I like that. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. That's definitely gonna work. Because then you go 90 here and we go about 12. Yeah, 12 down. There we go. Okay, these don't have to be one ways, but we'll continue the one ways out. And these don't have to be as big either. Like these are a little bit too big for not a main road. So we can go concrete straight up with a median. Do we want a median downtown? I don't want a median downtown. Nah. It's so funny. Somebody suggested having a roundabout intersection. I'm like, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the roundabouts. Something's wrong with me. I know. I'm just, yeah. I don't want the median. Do we have a road without the median? Let's do a road without the median, guys. We could do these smaller roads. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. We could roll with these small roads for the time being. Okay, 1 second here. All right, I gotta go to my new playlist. Yeah. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of traffic on one road. Oh, that's nuts. How come they're not using the new highway? Whatever. Probably a glitch. We're not going to pay that any attention though. Okay. So we have our road idea. You're going to be able to see how this is going to kind of shape up. But we have everything just like dialed in. Kind of dialed in the way I wanted to. So let's continue building. Okay. I'll catch up on some comments real quick. Just so y'all know that are watching the replay what people are asking. Vanessa says we need a little roundabout. Andrew says, why don't you just have the American vanilla set up for lights? Them being in the front isn't really a difference. Andrew, you're right. I don't know why yet. I kind of don't understand your question, but the reason why we do have the American lights because it's American City. The issue I had is they're not consistent. So that's a one way. So that's consistent. But you see, it's like on the wrong side of the street most of the time. And yeah, it's just not consistent. That's all. One thing that we do need to do, I think I have the roads pack, is we need to make sure our street lights are consistent. And so let's check out some of these street lights because that's super important when you start is checking out the street lights. Now I got to go back to our little mod here. There you go. Okay, let's see if we can see these street lights. See, yeah, those are gross looking. Let's see if it'll let me go down to the streets. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, those street lights aren't gonna work for me. Let's go. Here they are. That's the zoo ones. I'm looking for a specific street light. Like, that's dope. I like that. I can mess with that. In the whole city, that's gonna look super good. Let's see what else they have. Yeah, I like those. Those are typical. So it's between, somebody remember that, Street Light Pack Type 4. That's my favorite one. Let's see what a US light is. Okay. All these are traffic lights. Traffic light stadium. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. Spiral lamp. That could be cool. So this is the one. This is like my go-to for downtown stuff that I like. These two, the triple lamp and then the retro light. It's like that one. Like, that looks super cool to me. That's my go-to. We're gonna keep that because it just looks so cool. And it's super consistent when we do it across, so we'll roll with that light for our downtown. All right, we gotta switch all these out real quick. Let's go Retro Avenue light. There we go. Let's make this all consistent. We gotta do this stuff now because I will forget later on. I will forget. Okay, one thing that we're going to run into, which has to happen in the next few episodes, is all the services. So don't let me forget about that, because we got to do like power, water, all that stuff eventually. And we'll be able to hide all that stuff too. Like, we're not going to go really in depth on power and water, but I do have to be thinking about that. All right, let's finish gridding it out. This will eventually go up here. And then every, ooh, got that autosave. Every couple will do a big road in the middle. So let's go. What do we go here? That was 12. Let's go 12. One over so we leave a little space in the middle. Okay, let's just extend this bad boy all the way down. Boom. Go 12 again. Cool, we're gridding it up. Love it. So this way it looks like a grid, but when you're off the highway, this part's the grid. And what makes this cool, this is a cool technique I learned, is your buildings will be faced different ways. So the skyline's gonna look dope. It's like a little inside secret trick that I have. I used this for Apple Mountain Valley back in the day. Okay. So we have the grid down this way. And then in the middle of this, we need roads every couple. So you'll have a few roads that travel through here, and then the highway obviously will sink down. Like this one way. Don't freak out, but we're going to continue it this way. All the way up to the highway. And we're going to move the direction of it. And then this up here needs to be a one-way as well. Ah! Yeah, why not? Just to help traffic flow. I'll keep that 45-degree angle. That got all weird. Look at that. That got super weird. We're gonna flip that. Ooh, just got a notification. $2.20 came out with a video. Go check that out. Improved light rail. Ooh, Marble Mountain. I love that series. I'm gonna check that out as soon as I'm done here. That's awesome. That's the fun part that y'all gotta know. I'm a genuine fan. Like genuine. We can catch up on some comments real quick. The usual people are commenting. Thank you guys. Ladarius says, add a lake in the middle of the downtown. And then people are asking me about roundabouts. That's not a bad idea. I think we have some good character on this outside of this downtown, so it's not a bad idea though. Okay, so we have our 2 lanes both ways. Got all of our roads consistent. Got our 1 lane going that way. This needs to be a 1-lane bus lane probably. Looks dope though. I wish we could do 2, 1 on each side. And then we got to finish this road off. I want this to marry the, yeah. Ooh, those street lights look so good. Okay, let's keep this down. Follow the terrain. There you go. Get a little character building up right there. Okay, so we have our grid structure dialed in here. Again, depending on where you look, it's straight, but right off this highway, it's diagonal. So super cool trick. So we're gonna look this way in terms of the grid. And then you have this main road, 1 way, needs to continue. So 1 way, whoops. Okay. This intersection's so nuts. This is gonna be a scary intersection or a long one. People are gonna have a whole bunch of traffic. I already fear that intersection the minute we get traffic in here. Cool. So we want to do our mall like on this stretch, like right in here. So we need to cut this up with another street. Maybe another 2 streets. So this road's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to go out and get like a special road for this. See if we can find anything that I have downloaded already. Corrales, thanks so much for joining us, man. You have a good night, man. Really appreciate you. Big fan. Everybody check him out. Love this stuff. Okay, cool. So I need like a special road that has like no cars, or we could do a Denver style and just do 2 bus lanes. Ooh, let's do that. Bus lanes and then pedestrian path in the middle. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Or maybe we make it this way? How long do we want the mall? Yeah, let's do it diagonal. So one of these roads, yeah, I like that way better. So we'll do these 2 streets here. That works. So 2 of these roads will be, yeah. Awesome. That works. And then we do all custom, so make it that way, going this way, that way, going this way. Gotta love it. And then take the street lights off of that. Okay, cool. And then we'll do some pedestrian stuff in the middle. Remove some of these trees. I wish there was like a, oh, I can use move it. I'm like, I wish there was a way to remove these quickly. Okay. Just trees. Move trees for all these. Metro asks, how long is this stream going for? We probably got another 30 minutes tops. And then we're streaming on channel number 2. Okay, so man, this is coming around super nice. Look at this. Looks so good. Cool. So this is the start of our mall, and it will grow that way eventually. So let's see what we're working with here. We'll definitely have like some office buildings. So, okay, so this is one of my fears though, because this thing is so in scale, it's so large. But I think it'll work. I actually think it'll work. I actually do think that will work. So we have all of our mall assets. I don't think they're gonna allow me to zone. Meh. Okay, how are we gonna get over this? We might have to do like a regular world first that we can zone on. Yeah, let's do that. But we all know that that's gonna be replaced by a bus lane. So somebody remember that. That road right there is gonna be replaced like a bus lane. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to Rico. Lay some of these bad boys out. Here, we might have to get rid of this. We'll customize that in a second there. Ooh, I like a hotel on the corner. Okay. All right, so here's what we're sitting with. So on this side, we have all your big box retail stores. And so the next step is to get, so shoot, see, that's the thing I'm looking for is condos. Okay, so the next step is we need to go and get some tall buildings and just flood the area with some tall buildings. This might be a little bit too big. So we might move one of these streets in a little bit more. And then you see how we're clipping on the back end of this. So stores like this actually might not work. I'm trying to think in the back of these downtowns if we just have roads like that. All this stuff is fun because all this stuff you get to see happening real time. Maybe this is what it looks like. And then there's no back streets to our downtown, just assets on one side or the other. So let's try that out. Okay, so we have a little bit more clarity. Let's go ahead and save this bad boy out. Episode 2, Alpine or Hawthorne Springs, Alpine Springs. Got everything dialed in. I'm telling you right now, all of our, where's my middle mouse button not working? Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Having some camera issues. Oh, City Skylines. Oh, man. Let's go. In game. There's little kinks and bugs when you play this game as much as I do that you find out. You're like, why doesn't that work? Got edge scrolling, inverted Y mouse access. No. Okay, or not. Okay, does anybody know how to rotate the screen? It might be time to just end this. The universe might be telling me something. I legit can't move my mouse button. Gotta love it. Reset key mappings. There we go. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Okay, we got new life. Okay. So I think this is way too close in the middle. So we're going to have to move one of these roads up. And hopefully you guys can get the vision when you see it. It's super dark. Let's turn up some of these lights. There we go. Okay. So let's look at all the tall buildings we have. Number one being, let me look at my notes. Let's see. We have the villas. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Let me turn Anarchy on. Start clipping for the win. Okay. So this Bloomingdale's doesn't really work and that hotel doesn't really work, but this would be a good foundation to start off with. So what if we made like this corner be super prominent? Something like this. Yeah, like that. And this needs to be a little bit more there. I'm not a fan of this concrete. We'll be changing that for sure. Okay. And then we could add some of the signs right there. But even here, this needs to be one of our buildings. So let's look at all the treats that we got. Let's see. There we go. We're in business now. So something like that is what I'm thinking. Boom. I love that. I love that. The first building in Hawthorne Springs, y'all. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. And then we can move this Macy's right here. But with the Macy's, we're going to cover that up with an office building. It's like one of these bad boys. But we want them big. We want those big ones. Yeah, something like that. That works. I almost want it a little bit taller. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit more. Ah, that clipping kind of fits. Let's go. Kind of want it in that, like that. You need kind of some space between these two though. Okay, let's bring that back down. Let's try that again. Kind of like that. And then detail some of the back here. Like that needs a parking lot, a parking garage. These can probably continue over to that corner. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool because it gives you a lot of space to maneuver. And so you have some stores here that we can clip in. Let's see what else we have. What do we have? Nah, I'm not feeling any of that stuff. Hotel? We got a hotel. Does a Marriott work in there? Nah, we need more retail oriented. Let's see a Chick-fil-A. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. Nah, Chick-fil-A don't work. Not even a little bit. A Qdoba works. What is this, a McDonald's? You almost don't need those buildings with this though, right? So let's go to our signs. Because technically I can just use this. Okay. If you guys are curious too what I'm doing, ask me, because I'm like rolling through. I never stop to like think, oh, I should explain this. Right? So technically we can like make these two, or like down here on the corner, that's the McDonald's, just by using the signs. Right? Or somehow, I don't know. Obviously some detail would have to go there, but ooh, that does not look bad. I don't hate that, like right here on the corner. And then kind of detail that so you know that McDonald's is on the street. And again, replicate this all the way through. So you can replicate this all the way down through the mall. Like there'll be buildings here, and a big old middle street here, and then buildings across the way to kind of complete it. So let's do this last road, and then we'll call it a day until next time. Let's get a normal road here. And again, these will be replaced with bus lanes, because we'll have a free bus line that goes all the way down through, kind of like Denver. And it's going to go all the way down there. So this is going to be a huge mall. not super janky. Let's go all the way down here. Okay. Yeah, that already looks good. And then I want to do some elevation stuff too. So we're going to do like a park. It's going to be all kind of cool stuff. So let's work on this side real quick. There's so many good assets. I'm going to go asset shopping in between the next episode. Like this building is perfect right here. Literally. Get a Barnes & Noble on the corner. Yeah, that's perfect. Because again, if you're just walking along here. Say you're just chilling, walking along. Imagine all this on ground level. Look at that. Yeah, it's going to be cool. And then you have a little space in the middle here where people just walk in back and forth. That looks dope. That looks so good. Yep, parking garage is going to be prevalent throughout, and parking lots. I've seen a lot of parking lots just by itself. I download that Nike store. I'm like super curious to see how that looks. Ooh, that's pretty. Yo. Even though it says NYC, we might have to change the texture on that, but that looks crazy. And it's super small, so we're gonna go ahead and make that huge. Oh my gosh, that's nice. There's some other stores we bought. I wonder where these buildings live. That's always the tricky part, is trying to figure out where these buildings actually live at. That Forever 21's nice, Forever 31, excuse me, but it's the wrong direction. So that's like a corner building. Maybe that goes on this side. Yeah, that can go on that street. So yeah, what we're doing right now is just literally placing stuff. And then you're going to see all the fun detail work at the back end, but we're just placing stuff, honestly. And then we'll come in with different higher, tall buildings behind it or in front of it. You can make this another corner building here. Make like a cool walkway or something there. Another tall building here. Ooh, see, something like this is nice. That's what I want. You have all this crap on the bottom. Oh man, that looks good. You know, in design candy fashion, we have to double up. Get 2 of those. Bring these bad boys back. Bring that back. Bring all these Nike stores back so we can have a sidewalk proper. Yep, classic clipping. Just clipping away. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, look, it's coming together already. So you got your buildings there on the side, and then this street has some character on it. So you just imagine like hundreds and thousands of people just walking down, up and down these streets that live here, that are catching the bus up and down. And then down the road there, you're gonna have way more buildings as well. Like, it's dope. It's dope. Yeah, those condos are, I would live right there, wouldn't you? Or live up there. See, Urban Outfitters, the Mac store, and that's makeup. And here, we'll make it like a department store here. And at the end, you have a dealer. See, like stuff like this, how you'll have back things. I want to do one of those marketplace stores. There's going to be some fun things. Fun. All this needs power, though. The minute, watch. The moment we start the simulation. Yep, water and power. So that's going to be just the biggest issue ever, but we don't have to deal with that right now. That's for another day. So that will do it for this episode. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. that would do it for this live stream and this episode. If you're watching live, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're watching the replay, upload it to YouTube, you know, many weeks after. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for riding out. We will be back sometime next week. Cranberry County just dropped. Check that episode out. Dropped a couple days ago. And then next episode will be out very, very soon. So we'll do a little city drive. How about that? Because that camera kind of sucks. So let's do a little city drive. Let me save it first, so I don't have to deal with a bunch of craziness. But we'll do the city drive from this way. You should be able to see those tall buildings too. So let's see. We'll do it closer. How about that? We'll do it this side so you can see some of these tall buildings coming in. Let's do it from one of these trucks. Love it. All right, that will be it for me. We're going to ride out to some music. I got to cue it up real quick. But thank you guys so much for joining us. There was a song that I wanted to play. Did you guys like the intro song? That was dope. But there was another one that we were going to play. Yeah, here it is. Cool. Cool. Awesome. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
But who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Sunny side up, try to keep it cool, bending all the rules, bending all the rules. It gets colder, but I hate being cool. I can't be cruel to you. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of